Welcome back to my channel, guys. So I'm taking you guys back to Fractals has given me profits for the past couple of days, and that was just me back testing to see if I could still catch these candlesticks, a lot of it from Fractals, from using Fractals, I mean. And over the last period of days, I've been making some consistent profit using this strategy. All right, and of course I combined it with some other very powerful indicators with some really good setups that has always worked for me, and this has given me consistent profit. Had it been I made this trade around this region, guys, I would have been in the trade right now. I would have been in this market right now, catching all of this candlesticks, right? All of these candlesticks. So right now I'm just going to wait for the conditions I'll be explaining in this video to be met before I take an entry. I'll wait for everything that I'll be explaining in this video to play out fine before I take an entry. All right, before I go into it, I want to appreciate everybody who reached out, people who have not heard from me for a while and then just thought to reach out to know what's going on with me. All right, I've been cool. I've been active on the Telegram platforms. If you're not on the Telegram group, you could just check the description of this video and join the link. We've been active on there for a while. I've not been too strong, but I'm back, guys, and I'll be giving you guys more of these powerful strategies to help you guys build your trading accounts, or to help you guys make consistent profits from the market. Now, do well to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. If you're a new person here, please subscribe to the channel. That is some kind of motivation for me to see that I have more people who are enjoying what I put on here and are benefiting, of course. And that also would prompt me to energize me to keep bringing you guys more of this content. For those of you, sorry about my voice, is really not so stable right now. For those of you who have been on here and have been benefiting from the strategies that I post on here, please do well to drop good reviews so that you encourage the new guys. Anybody who gives up is actually losing at the end of the day, right? But if you don't give up, you don't lose at the end of the day, because you guys just need to understand that there are losses in trading, but for the fact that you are consistent and you keep improving your knowledge, you keep learning, you keep going hard on acquiring knowledge, you will definitely make all your money back, right? You definitely make all your money back. So that's why I advise you guys to seek knowledge. I advise everybody around me to seek knowledge. Okay, pay for mentorship, guys. Pay for mentorship. As long as it's affordable, pay and learn. All right, learn the art of price action. Learn how to analyze the market without these indicators, right? Because to me, I feel like the indicators are just for lazy people. If you don't want to put in so much work, that's when you just depend totally on these indicators, right? But for you to make sustainable profits, you need to know for yourself what is happening in the market. You need to know for yourself what is happening in the market. All right, I'm not going to take much more of our time. I'm just simply going to go ahead to share with you guys the indicator setup that I'll be using for this strategy. And the first one should be on our main window, which is the Fractals. You just need the default setting. All right, the only thing I did here was just change the color, right? I didn't like the color I saw there, so I just changed the color to black. You can decide to make it red. I just like it black. Okay, I don't know, I just like to put it black. So that's the only thing I changed on here. And then you click done, and then I have my Fractals. These are, you see some arrows that are on your chart. I'm going to explain what they will do, how they will help you make good trading decisions. So the next one you want to be adding would be on your indicator window, right? So if you add your relative strength index, it's going to appear. It's going to, of course, create for you an indicator window. All right, so the setup goes as follows, right? It's just period 1, apply to close, levels 15 and 18. All right, time frame, that's for visualization. Time frame, we want to leave it at all time frames. Okay, and then for style, please, you just follow the colors that I'm using here. If you are using the white background, ensure that the color you choose here is actually white, right? You don't want to see those lines. You don't want to see too much lines, too much information on your chart. All right, so just make use of the white color. If you're using the white background, your chart is the white background, and dark color, of course, if you're using dark background. If you're using dark background, of course, use black. All right, so you're done with this. You simply just click done. All right, and then your RSI would appear right here. These are the lines. The RSI would appear right there. And then the next one should be the MACD. All right, the next one should be the MACD. For RSI, sorry, I need to address something. For RSI levels 15 and 85, right? This is where you use a color that will be visible on your chart. Okay, for this other page, you don't want whatever is there to be shown on your chart, so you just simply go by the same color as the background of your chart. But for the levels, you want to use whatever color you want to use. Yeah, make sure it's visible on your chart. All right, you click done when you're done with that, and your RSI is ready. Okay, that's why you're seeing just the two black lines above and below. This is the area where people call the overbought region. This is the area where people call the oversold region. Basically, your supply and demand zones. Okay, so the next indicator should be the MACD. Fast EMA 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA 9, apply to close. When you open this option, you see a whole lot of them, and then you just choose close. And then remember, no levels is needed on this one, so you don't need to add any levels to it. All right, and then for visualization, leave it at all time frames. And for colors, I would advise you use the colors as the one on my chart. Okay, for those of you who are using the white background, whose charts are white background, right? It's white background. I mean, you want to be using the same colors on my chart so that whatever I explain would be clear. Okay, but then again, whatever color you choose to use is up to you, but make sure it's visible on your chart. All right, for signal, you want to use the red color. For men, you want to use blue color. You can choose whatever colors that you like, but make it visible on your chart. Click done when you're done with that. And then the next one, which is the last indicator that we'll be using for this particular strategy, would be the moving average with the following properties. Period 1, shift should be 0, method should be exponential. I have a couple of methods there, of course, so you want to choose exponential. And then for apply to, you want to use previous indicators data, right? Previous indicators data. And then for levels, you don't need that, so you just simply leave it blank. For visualization, you want to leave it at all time frames, right? Now this part, this tiling here, I'm using green color. You can decide to use that or whatever color else that will be visible on your chart. Whatever other color that will be visible on your chart is fine. All right, pardon my voice, guys. I can't even raise my voice right now. I'm not able to do that, so please try to hear me. I'm sure I'll be clear enough, so please try to hear me. I just hope I'll be audible enough. Okay, now we have our indicators well set. We have the fractals. We have the fractal is on the main window, right? We have the indicator window 1, which comprises of 3 indicators: the relative strength index, the MACD, and the moving average. So we have this all set up, and we are ready to ride. Okay, this trade is still in profit. It's still going. This market, I mean, is still going down. It's still selling I'm not in the trade, so I can't say it's still in profit, but it would be in profit had it been I'd entered my sell position that I'm sure I would have entered here had it been I witnessed this. Now the fractals will help you, it will help you make a good entry, right? But before you decide to look at the fractals to make your good entry, you need to first of all see that the market has given you a clear direction. So what I like to do is I like to go to the higher time frame, like the 4 hours time frame. I like to see that the previous candlestick on this time frame has closed bearish, right? I don't like to look at the running candlestick. Of course, there should be selling pressure in the running candlestick, the current candlestick. All right, remember this is the boom 1000 market, right? This is for boom 1000 and crash 1000 market. So basically I'm using the boom 1000 market right now to show you this explanation, which means you want to be selling to catch these candle ticks. You're not trying to catch spikes this time around. You're just trying to pick a couple of candlesticks and leave the market. Now I have a framework that I use when I'm analyzing the market, especially when I'm trading price action, when I'm trading using the price action method. Okay, that's what I teach my students. I teach my students to understand this framework, to have a blueprint. You know, there are a series of stuffs you want to do when you open your chart. You want to follow them from the first step to the last step. You don't want to skip any step. So I like to apply that when I'm using indicators too. Okay, so on my framework I have the, what do you call it, the market structure. I want to see the market structure, right? It's very important that you know where the market is going to before you make any move. So having seen that the market is going up here, I wouldn't just rush in. You can see the 4 hours time frame, the market is going up. I wouldn't just rush in to take a trade, to take my sell entry, because in an uptrending market you want to be buying, in a downtrending market you want to be selling. But having seen that the market has gone up to this point and it's dropping, it has gone up to this region and it's selling now, there's a structure right here. Okay, there is a trend right here. I'm going to have to edit that and use colors that will be visible. Okay, you can see clearly that there is a trend right there, and the market obviously had gotten to the upper side of the trend. Okay, this trend line is not accurate. I'm just trying to show you guys something. Now see that the market had gone up to this other side of the trend line. This is the resistance region. All right, so, and price had started dropping. Now for me to be sure that this market is going to keep selling, I don't care about the trend anymore at this point. I'm looking at the candlestick formation. I'm looking to see if there is a selling pressure in the market. Why? Because I want to be scalping. I'm just going to take a couple of candle ticks and I'm out of the market. And I want to do this on a lower time frame, like the 1 minute time frame or 5 minutes time frame. 1 minute time frame basically, right? So seeing that the market has a lot of bearish pressure on the 4 hours time frame, I want to look for a downtrend in a lower time frame. Okay, a time frame that is much lower than the daily the 4 hours time frame. So I just want this to give me confirmations, and I've seen that the 1 hour time frame is pointing downwards at that level, right? Remember to work with the most recent areas of your charts, right? The most where price is at the moment, right? The most recent area on your chart where price is, that's what you want to be working with. And I've seen clearly that the market is pointing towards the downside on the lower time frames, right? You can see that with me. You can see clearly with me that the market is currently, right, is currently going downwards. So I'm now working with this current, I'm working with this current trend right now. Remember I said that you have to work with the most recent action, the most recent event, the most recent swing points, especially, right? The most recent areas of the chart. You don't want to wait for too long before you have an entry. So you want to work with the most recent happenings in the market. So currently, this is what is happening right now. The market is printing downwards. Remember, we have a strong bearish pressure on the higher time frame. So having seen this downtrend, let me take this out. This is not supposed to be here. Having seen this downtrend, I can now switch to the 5 minutes or 1 minute time frame. I like to really do this on the 5 minutes time frame. What do I want to see on the 5 minutes time frame? Two things, guys. I want to see, first of all, that there is a converging of these two indicators at the level 85 of my RSI. Okay, I want to see that the red and the green line have crossed themselves on my overbought region of the RSI. All right, the what is it called, the level 85 region of my RSI. I want to see that they've crossed each other and they're pointing downwards. Okay, I want to see that my MACD is also printing what is looking like lower highs, just like what we have here. Just like we have here, you can see. I want to see that is happening on my indicator window 1. If that is happening, I want to see that the market has printed. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to edit that to have visible colors. Okay, so I want to see that there is fractal right on my chart. All right, I want to see that the fractal indicator has printed a signal on my chart, right? If this happens, I'm placing my entry right after the first two. I want to place my entry when the second candlestick after that fractal is formed. I want to place my entry right after the closing of the second candlestick. I want to start from the opening of the third candlestick. I want to count just 10 or 15 candlesticks and I'm out of the market. Just like what we have here, you can see that obviously it would be in profit right now and you would still be in consistent profit till now. Had it been you followed this and you took that entry. All right, so I want to exit when I count just 10 or 15 candlesticks. Depending on my equity, depending on my risk, of course, I could make a lot of money. I could make up to 1,000 from 100 or less and leave the market before anything happens, right? Depending on how much I want to risk, right? And if I sit down doing this again and again repeatedly, I could make tons of dollars and I'm out of the market every single day, right? Let's back test it and see if that has been happening. You can see this is another example of the crossing of the two indicators. The red and the green line have crossed each other on the MACD, on the RSI level 85, and then there is a forming of market had printed this fractal right here, and then you can see what happened. You can see that it dropped drastically, right? So anybody who would have entered a sell here would have been in good profit. Now remember that you have to look out for those other conditions that I mentioned, that I discussed before you even come to the lower time frame, to look out for the conditions that the indicators would be expected to meet before your entry. You can see these are more examples of this thing happening again and again, right? It just keeps happening, guys. These indicators are very powerful. They're very powerful. I call it a strategy for lazy people, because you don't need to know too much to be able to make money off of this strategy. You don't need to know too much. You just have to understand how they work, and you're already guided. The indicators already would guide you to make good trading decisions, and you're out of the market without much effort, right? Without much effort, you're already out of the market. But please try this out on your demo. Ensure that you understand how it works before you make any trading attempt on your live account. Okay, try it out on your demo. I want to see good feedbacks. I want to see really great feedbacks, especially if you have been using other strategies that's been working for you. And ensure to drop us good reviews on the comment section. And if you have anything else you want me to talk about, please write it on the comment section. If you have any challenges, please, for people who were trying to copy the strategy from the previous content that I posted and did not get the complete information, reach out to me. My inbox, my WhatsApp number will be in the description of this video, so you can reach out to me and just have this complete information. But this guy right here is going to make you a lot of profits if you sit your ass down and you work and you understand this, of course, and you try to follow it up religiously. You make some good profits for yourself, guys. You make some really good profits for yourself. So I don't want to prolong the video anymore. Ensure to follow it and let me know any challenge at all that you have, you want me to address it. Please write it down on the comment section. And do well to smash the subscription button, do well to smash the like button, do well to share this video for people who might want to benefit from all of this. Ensure to share it to them so that they can also be a part of us and join the trading community, guys. We have over 1,600 plus people, and all benefiting from our vast bank of knowledge on trading, in trading business. So just make sure you be a part. Make sure you also be a part of the VIP group if you are not one of us already. We drop signals every day, high probability signals that will guarantee you of profitability, and we do that every single day. Every single day we make profit out of the market, every single day. All right, so do well to reach out and let's have a deal, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.